I'm the Cartoon Gentleman, bringing you organized chaos.
What's wrong, gentleman?
Oh, nothing. It's just that this review...
Well, what are you reviewing?
I'm reviewing Spongebob.
But I thought you liked Spongebob.
I did, when I was younger. But... well, the show just pretty much sucks now. I mean, everything me and Satan discussed in Gravity Falls is apparent in the show.
Well, no one's forcing you to review it if you don't want to.
No. I'm gonna review it. If anyone's taking it down, it's gonna be me. Besides, we need the views.
Oh, well, alright then. I guess I'll get the video editor started.
You do that. And for everybody else, this is Spongebob.
Are you ready, Tim?
Spongebob is a slice-of-life comedy that first aired in 1999. It stars a variety of characters, but the main focus is on Spongebob, a sea sponge who lives in a pineapple. Oh, great. The review hasn't even really started yet, and I already got a migraine from all the questions. Okay, first off, how is a sea sponge, who is, by the way, supposed to be planted in the ground, able to move around like everybody else? I mean, it would make sense if he was a fish, or a whale, or a dolphin, but nope, he's a sea sponge. And sea sponges are literally planted in the ground. They don't move. Secondly, why a pineapple? Like, there's normal houses in the show, right? Why does he have to live in a pineapple? Everybody else lives in a normal house. Well, open mouth insert foot. Well, anyway, when Spongebob first aired, it was practically an overnight success, mostly due to the good writing combined with likable and relatable characters, like how Squidward always complained because his life sucks, Mr. Krabs being extremely money hungry, but never forgetting his values. Hell, even with Patrick, he was always dumb, but mostly due to his lazy, sloth-like personality. He's not stupid, he's just slow. There's always a reasoning behind his dumb speeches. Like, remember the first episode where he told SpongeBob to hold his pinky up to look fancy? Well, as it turns out, upper-class society actually drinks their tea like that. So, that's where it came from.
I mean, heck, even Sandy Cheeks has her problems. She... Watch what you say about my waifu. She's very multi-charactered. I'm watching you. Always watching. Oh, that was way too close.
Of course, all this is how I described the characters back in the day, back when SpongeBob first aired. But now, Squidward is a constant moop with no reason to complain. He never tried to talk to SpongeBob or Patrick about his problems, and he never tried to defend himself against his boss. They constantly write him to be this unlikable character, and the sad truth is, he can actually play music. He actually can do good art. But they make him look so shitty. It's pretty much Squidward torture porn. As for Mr. Krabs, well, he didn't really change. The only thing I can think of that changed with Mr. Krabs is he got greedier, and he abuses his employees a lot more. Patrick. What to say about him? Well, he's so lazy that the only thing I see him move is when he goes to the Krusty Krab to eat or go dumpster diving for free food. Or when SpongeBob is around to torture Squidward. He's a constant retarded moron that fuels SpongeBob's childish nature. He's so lazy and idiotic that no human alive can be as lazy or stupid by comparison.
And then there's Sandy Cheeks, who is such a Western stereotype and a hypocrite. I told you, Bo, to not mess with my waifu. But she's part of the problem, and you're gonna be part of these now!
I thought that I had everybody.
And then there's the real problem in the cast. SpongeBob himself. By God, he is the worst. He is ungodly annoying. Less mature than a toddler, that laugh can shatter steel, and is the root cause of all the problems in the show, because he lacks the capacity to think at all about his actions and how he treats others. He's the reason creepypastas like Squidward's suicide exist. And people, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We have yet to see the true problems the show has in its deep underbelly. The writing has become lazy, mindless, and desperate for attention. It's become child-friendly Family Guy with its mean-spirited tone and bad writing. There's no point to its existence anymore. It's become just something new, something worse, something awful. Advertising. It's become a poison that continues to drain the life of everyone who watches it. And if you know anyone that's been exposed to SpongeBob recently, please consult your nearest health advisor, and they might be able to salvage a personality. But you know what? I wouldn't mind this show so much if it wasn't constantly on. 80% of Nickelodeon Airways is SpongeBob. Of course, considering the other shows Nick has on right now. Yeah, that was any hope Nick has for redeeming themselves on the airways anytime soon. The only tolerable episodes left are the Krusty Krab episodes, and they're only serviceable at best, and mostly due to the conflictions between Mr. Krabs and Plankton. You know, the episodes that leave SpongeBob on the sidelines and as a side character, or better yet, never show him at all. You know, it's weird. Most of the problems with SpongeBob can be fixed by getting rid of SpongeBob. I'm just now realizing that. Imagine that. The big question is how it managed to stay on for the airways for so long. How? Unless Nickelodeon managed to rig it to where they can just run it into the ground as much as they want. But how did they... Of course! Now it all makes sense! That's how they did it. They just have it in the runnings, then they rig the runnings to where SpongeBob wins every time so they can keep pumping it for profit. I mean, last time it went up against Gravity Falls and Steven Universe, and it still managed to pull a victory. How is that possible unless they rig it? There's no doubt in my mind that SpongeBob franchise is ready to die, but big budget people use Kids' Choice Awards to continue franchise as long after it should have ended. Well, my gentlemen brothers and sisters, who I guess would be gentlewomen technically, well anyway, I will not stand for this, and neither should you. I hereby state that we should all boycott SpongeBob. No, I'm being serious. We should boycott SpongeBob and just stop watching it altogether. In fact, I'm done with this review. See ya!
And then I said, that will only make me hopping mad. Oh, come on, that was funny. Well, I guess some people just can't take a joke.
Hey guys, what's up?
Gentlemen, well, this is a surprise. I thought you were in the middle of a review.
I was doing SpongeBob, but then I thought I didn't want to give the show any more attention than what it deserves.
Oh, well, that's a shame. The show certainly can't be that bad.
Oh, trust me, it's bad.
What, you can't think of anything positive to say?
Nope, not a thing.
Well, I don't know about you, but I know some episodes were certainly funny. Oh, like the time that episode where SpongeBob and Patrick went jellyfishing with Squidward in a wheelchair. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, I can still remember that joke. Firmly grasp it! Oh, y'all mother... You remember that episode when Sandy wrestled that Alaskan bullworm? My waifu is still the best waifu! Oh yes, I remember that episode. I remember it so fondly.
Oh yeah, remember the episode where Squidward traveled through time all TARDIS style? Remember? I think it was SpongeBob 129 or something.
Oh, and then there was the pretty patties. Oh yeah, pretty patties. Oh, and don't forget the marching band episode. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Oh, those guys. Huh. What was I talking about? Oh, right, I was having a good time. Talking about old SpongeBob episodes. We just started talking and... Huh. Maybe that's a secret. Maybe that's a secret they were on so long. And since the show started, that it's almost impossible not to keep talking about it. Maybe that's the true secret of why shows never end. If it's good enough to talk about, or bad enough to talk about, that would explain why... Huh. I guess if you really want to watch it, you should go ahead and watch it. And if you don't, you shouldn't. But from my standpoint, the new stuff still sucks. But I'll always have the sweet classic episodes to look back on. So, I guess if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have an episode from SpongeBob that you want us to review, or another series in general, we'll look into it. Just leave it in the comments below. So, I guess until then, are you ready, kids? Because I'm the Cartoon Gentleman, and I brought you organized chaos.